Hi. Hi, Miss D. How are you?
I'm good in yourself.
Well.
That's good to hear.
Before we start this session, I would just like to, I like to start by hearing about your well-being. So, how have things been going?
I guess you could say pretty good. I've been applying the things we discussed last time, like the snack list and doing my best to jot down, my sugars and everything. So it's been going pretty good.
Did the circumstances of your work environment that we discussed last time, did those things change in any way?
Honestly, no. I want to say that it kind of got worse because the hours got longer, so it's more of a challenge. But the job ends in 3 weeks, so hey.
Good. Well, I want to say that today is kind of bittersweet for me because it's the end of our session. And I actually thank you for participating in my course requirement. So this is our last session for my actual course requirement. I enjoyed the time, as I said, spent with you, and I appreciate your openness in our sessions and your ability to share with me some of your thoughts and feelings and ways in which you needed help in areas in which you needed help to manage your health. So in our last session, you stated one of your goals were for you to find a job, and the other goal was for you to continue or figure out how to better manage your health. Would you say that the sessions have helped in getting your health on track?
Well, yeah, I can say that the sessions help because, like, you actually gave me options, I want to say, or like you gave me challenges and goals. Like you helped me get a list of goals, things that I want to do, and then I start actually accomplishing those things. So the sessions have actually helped. Like you said, it's bittersweet that it's ending because although it's for your class, it actually helped me in real life. Like it helped me realize that I can actually have this disease and then still have what you would call a normal life, and they can coexist, and I can accomplish goals and still, like have the things that a normal person would have, because that's things that I thought that I couldn't have. I thought I couldn't have a normal life again. I just let the disease take control. So yes, the sessions have helped so much, tremendously.
So it sounds like originally you didn't believe or you didn't have that that hope of you being able to manage your disease, and then
Right.
throughout our sessions and just your own day-to-day progress and revelations, you've been able to better manage your health and realize that, guess what, this thing will not take over you.
Correct. The sessions have made me realize that I can actually do it. Whatever it is that I want to do, I can do it. Like, so they've been great.
So I'm very proud that it's been able to help, just not in the areas of managing your health, but in other areas of your life as well.
Right.
Um, Let me quote you because I have this written here, okay? So you said that I'm challenging diabetes, I'm challenging work, and I'm challenging life, and I won't let it take me down anymore, so I'm not going to give up.
Right. And I'm still not giving up.
Well, I wanted to quote that just just as a I want to say reminder for you of your determination, and I admire that type of determination that you've had and that willpower to say that you will go forth throughout these sessions. How do you feel about, let's just say, your progress thus far?
So I think that I'm not going to say my progress is 100%. I'm going to tell you the truth. I want to say 50%. And to me, that's a goal accomplished
Within itself?
within itself because it was at not even 5% when I began. Like, I was not doing anything like I'm doing now. Yeah, it's a challenge of trying to make sure you're taking the medicine, you're eating right while you're at work, because now, like I said, the hours are longer. So instead of working a 4-hour shift, I'm now working a 9-hour shift. So now you have to bring more food, you have to drink more water, you have to use the restroom more. Like, it's more of a challenge of just and within myself. It's just more of a challenge. But it's like I said, I like a challenge. I'm not gonna let it beat me. So let's go. Like, let's fight.
Well, you did say in your last session that you have increased your water intake, and you found that to be helpful. You also, I recall, discussed about finding places where you can, clean places in your work environment so that you can take your medication on time and not let that piece slip away.
Right. And that totally has not been accomplished as far as finding a clean and secure location, because how I am about the health, like the bathroom is still like disgusting. Now I'm not able to really do it at my desk like I said I would do, because there's more agents now. And honestly, I'm more of a private person with it. Like I said, I don't want everybody to know. And a lot of people, like the people around me, they do know right now. But it's like a little bit of people. Now there's more agents on the floor, and there's more hiring going, and they're putting more people around. So it's not private. Then everybody would know and be questioning and want to know. So I'm either, like, again, walking across that street at Burger King, or honestly skipping it, which is not good, which is making me go backwards. But like I stated, it's only 3 more weeks. So I feel like if I can finish this goal of the 3 weeks and accomplishing the job, and also I have a goal within the job, I'm getting a vehicle, I'm able to purchase things for my kids. Remember, that's relieving some of that stress as well.
That was when I asked, were there other factors that cause stress, that helped cause stress in your life due to your diabetes and not having a job and not being able to constantly provide, was one of those things.
Right. So now that's a part of a stress that's being relieved, although I know in the back of my mind you need to be taking these meds. So I'm still working on that goal / challenge, but I'm working on it. I didn't give up on it.
Well, Miss D, I will say, look at my face, I will say, it concerns me. Honestly, because in order for you to manage your diabetes, you stated that it required you to take your medication as ordered by your doctor. It required you to exercise and manage and maintain your nutrition.
Right.
In order for you to maintain a balanced and healthy life with diabetes.
Right.
So it kind of, like, honestly worries me that you are saying, you're saying this far along in your progress that, hey, I'm kind of skipping.
Pushing it to the side.
Yeah.
But I'm honestly, like, working on it, because I know that it's extremely important. Although it should be number one. I don't know if I stated this in the last session, but I always state I was a mom before I was a diabetic, in my eyes and in my sense. So again, what's more stressful? Either working, or, well, let me say not working and not having and not being able to provide, get around, or not taking my meds. So it's like weighing it on the scale, and it's like sometimes it's like, okay, take your meds, do whatever you gotta do, and then sometimes it's like, hey, you gotta work and you gotta get a way to get this for your kid. So I'm working on it.
I hear you, and I do not doubt any of the steps that you have been taking to better manage your diabetes. However, you also said to me in the beginning, and I want you to be aware, that if you don't take your medication, then you're not going to be around,
right,
for your kids. So I want you to not only be aware of what's necessary, but actually apply and do the steps necessary for you to maintain and live with diabetes, live the healthiest life you can live
Right.
with diabetes.
Right. You're right. It's like I don't want. I'm not completely not doing it. It's like I'm 50%ing it. So you're right. I need to go back to 100%. I have another goal set though. I just want to let you know,
Great.
although
Wait.
the session's ending,
That's wonderful.
within this thing, within this working on this challenge, so it's like it's gonna work out.
Do
I
you
believe it's gonna work.
do you want to elaborate on the next goal that you have set thereafter these sessions?
Well, since I'm stating how I'm working on a challenge of being able to take my medicine as prescribed, basically the next goal within is, again, I stated the job ends in 3 weeks. Remember, it was a temporary assignment, something I was challenging myself. Hey, go ahead and complete these 3 weeks, Ms. D, and then find a better job with better pay, and they're hiring me with the accommodations. And this time I know that the accommodations are going to be fulfilled for me, and I'll be able to take the meds as prescribed. They're going to give me that schedule the right way. They're going to allow me to take those breaks or take the medicine. They may even have a room for it. Like, that's my goal.
Wonderful.
Just find a better company that accommodates and loves their employees more than they love the numbers or the money. Because basically this company is just not doing that. So that goal is within this, completing this goal. So I believe that the challenge of completing the medicine all day and doing it the right way is going to be completed with that.
And
like, I just got to sit up. I just believe it.
Listen, I always said to you that your determination and your your self-composure that allows you to be able to achieve your said goals, and the goals that you have set forth, as you recognize, may not have been achieved at 100%. However, it's still been achieved at some extent.
Right.
And that's a great thing.
And I'm not going to give up on them just because I'm not 100%. I'm just going to keep working on them.
No way. I think that is just a start. And you have to just continue to push yourself beyond what you believed or said that you could do. Right. And in order for you to actually achieve the goals that you are setting forth for you, because those are big goals that you're setting, going from not doing anything to actually doing something, and actually doing a little bit more of what you wasn't doing. All of those little steps that you take are the things that's going to help you progress and find that balance, so you can live a long life for you and your kids.
Right. That's why I'm not going to give up, regardless.
Well, I'm really glad to hear that there were different things in this counseling session that has helped you. One of the things that you mentioned was the types of snacks and the list of snacks. Would you like to elaborate on how that having that list of snacks tangible have helped you stay on track?
Well, it helps because, of course, my sugar isn't as high because I'm eating healthier. But it's also a challenge because it's more expensive to eat healthier. All your life you're eating unhealthy, and you can get a lot of things for $1. That's not good for you. But when it's time for you to eat healthy,
right,
it's like $4 for something. But at the end of the day, it's worth it because my energy is better. Like, I'm always fatigued regardless, but I can feel the shift in the energy when I'm eating healthier. If I eat a salad opposed to a cheeseburger, the next day I feel more energized than I felt the day before because I ate healthier. if I eat some nuts or something like that, gluten-free things, I'm eating yogurts, and I'm just eating better, eating healthier, and of course still drinking my water. Never giving up on that water. And that water helps a lot. Although I'm going to urinate throughout the day 1,000 times, it's something about that water. It's like flushing and refreshing. It wakes you up. It just does something. So the list is great. The journal is a challenge. Quit it. Might start it back. But it was a little difficult because you can't even have pen and paper at this location where I work.
Okay, well, that's understandable.
Right.
That's understandable as to why the journaling aspect of it have been more of a challenge and have been more of a challenge than the snack list. The snack list you can do at home, possibly put it in your pocket and just remember, the things that you should stay focused on.
Right.
Whereas the journal entry, as you said, you can't have a pen in your area.
I can't have
so
paper.
To keep up with it was more. It sounds like more of a task,
right? And it would be more people coming, like, hey, what are you doing? And then that would start more stress on me, and I don't need that.
Okay, more of a concern, as you said, with the increase of agents that you have around and the increase of people who were employed at the facility that you currently work at.
Right, I don't want them to start questioning me and then I have to answer to that, or I don't answer to it because I could be having a bad day. So, yeah, that is. But it's possible that it can be done afterwards. Like, I have goals still. So, maybe at the next location, it's different rules, and it's okay to have a journal to write it down or write a couple of words of what I'm feeling that day and things like that. Maybe it'll be better.
Well, I don't want to add anything extra on your plate, but maybe you can just try to do it when you're just at home, and monitor your insulin intake. So that when you do go to the doctor, I think that it'll help you have a better summary and a report of what's working for you, what's not working for you. I think that you've gained a lot of insight into what affects you and what don't affect you when you are taking medication and you taking the right steps to manage your diabetes. In comparison to in the past, as you say, taking nothing or doing nothing to manage your diabetes.
Right.
Cool. So, I want to know, just go ahead and tell me some other ways that you plan to continue your health, manage your health, and reduce your stress.
Well, again, I'm still planning for school regardless, even if it has to be online at this point, because like I stated, I have a goal of attempting to find a better job, better location, better paying. So that's a goal. I want to complete school for another what is it called, that when you study a specific topic.
For another profession, like another major?
Major.
Okay.
I want to do, I don't know if I mentioned it, but business, of course, because I want to open up businesses. So those are goals that I have set. But then I need to also remember to have goals set for my health. So I'm going to continue to eat as healthy as possible, but I want to do it more. I feel as though I'm not doing it more. I need to invest more in my health. I need to invest more time in my health, in myself, because I can get very stressed out with my health, with the challenges, with the situation itself. So those are goals that are set. I want to make sure I'm taking my medicine right, I'm eating right. If I can get a walk in, I'm exercising right. If I want to go to all my doctor's appointments, stop rescheduling them, and not going.
Okay. Let me say that preparation, trying to prepare some of your meals beforehand, that has been something that has helped me in finding or getting my health on track and eating a little healthier. That has helped. It's less time consuming throughout the week, so you're not rushing. Maybe there's a day out the week that you can choose and go ahead and prep some of those vegetables and those fruits or whatever snacks that's necessary for you to get through the week while you're at work.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because it's very time consuming.
Yes.
And you're trying to get a kid or two ready and get out of there. And yeah, it's kind of hard.
And you have goals that is definitely obtainable. I can see the work, your day getting longer, as you said, wanting to go back to school and working and still maintaining your kids.
Right. And it's gonna take a lot of energy. So I know that eating healthier would help as far as energy wise because it's helping my body. Like, duh. And that's what I didn't know. Like I always state, I didn't know how important it was to eat healthy. If somebody would have told me that as a kid, I would have done it because someone said, go to school, get an education. And I did it. You know, so it was like if you would have said like, hey, no, put down the burger, get a salad, I would have did it and I would have been trained to do that. And then I would have grew up healthier. Not to say I wouldn't have had diabetes. I'm just saying I would have been a little healthier and it wouldn't have been so hard to now switch over to eating healthy because that is so hard.
So the saying, if you knew then what you know now,
right,
you would have done things a little different.
So much different.
Well, again, I say that I applaud the insight that you have gained to yourself, to your actual disease, and that insight has allowed you to actually better manage your health and know what, again, as I said before, what affects you, what don't affect you.
Right.
Are there other ways that you plan to continue to just improve your health beyond this?
Well, besides continuing to try to eat healthier and then doing my best to try to get an exercise in some way. Like I have not did a lot of, well, I guess you could say I have done some exercise because I do a lot of walking.
You said last time that you do a lot of walking to like the bus and whatever.
And that's like the only thing though. So I don't know. I mean, like I have to figure out how to stop stressing, but that's something else within itself. I believe that once I complete my goals that I have set, then the stress will just go away. So, yeah.
Well, if we can all wave a magic wand,
right,
we would hope that we can make certain things disappear and everything will just be better, right?
Right, so much better.
Unfortunately, there's no magic wand out here,
right.
And we have to do the work and put in the effort that's necessary in order for us to accomplish the things that we actually set forth to accomplish.
Right. And that's why I'm just going to keep on pushing forward regardless.
Although this is our last session, again, I want to tell you thank you for allowing me to be of service to you. I also want to encourage you to maintain your health the best way that you can. Okay, I admire your determination, and you're just so determined not to be defeated. And if I can take one thing away from my clients, I would say that that's one thing that I would take away from you, your set determination.
Well, thank you. It makes me feel good because I feel like I'm a quitter lately, and I've never been a quitter, so thank you. It helps. It makes me feel like a lot better, It makes me feel like I need to continue doing what I'm doing, continue setting those goals, continue working on my health.
Absolutely.
Don't give up, because I don't see that in myself, honestly. So for someone to say, hey, I see that you're not, you're not giving up, you're determined regardless, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like, continue doing what you're doing, Ms. D. Don't give up on what you're doing, because someone sees in you that you're not that quitter that you've been seeing lately. So thank you so much for that.
Absolutely. You've been very upbeat within your spirit about everything that's going on. Again, as I said, your openness. It seems as if you have a real grip on what you really want to accomplish, and great insights on the necessary steps that you need to take in order to achieve your goals. I know that your discipline and determination will continue to help you manage your health.
Right.
These sessions at the end have been, well, these sessions not at the end, but throughout, have been helpful to me as well. Again, as I said, that your level of determination has really impacted me and gave me an extra push in life.
Right.
So I do hope that my services to you have been well worth your time, because I do appreciate the time that you have contributed to me learning my profession and learning my skills.
Well, you're very welcome, and this time has been well worth, because like I stated, I didn't have these goals set. It kind of like opened up my mind, reopen up something I already knew I had in me, but I forgot about it. I buried it, and I was letting the disease just run my life. Mm-hmm. So by taking these sessions and just like helping you help me in so many ways that like I'm ready now. I'm like, hey, let's go. Put another goal on the list. Give me another challenge. I'm not going to give up. Even if it's 5% accomplished, let's keep going. So yes, these sessions have been well worth my time as well. So thank you for allowing me to just be able to sit and open up about things that you never even knew about. Like you never even had a clue that a diabetic would even be going through that, or that this is what a diabetic goes through. And it's like, now that you know,
yes,
you've been so like inspiring, like, hey, don't give up. Wow, this is what you go through. Take those meds. You have a reason to be here. Like, keep doing it. Make a list. Eat right. And I'm like, you're right. Thank you, because I wasn't thinking that way.
I thank you for that. I just want to encourage people to live their best life, regardless of situation and or circumstance. So I thank you for allowing me to encourage you in those ways, and you saying those great things about the services. At this time, are there any as we end the session, I will provide you with a referral if you need any others, like further services, if you felt that you wanted to come back and have any further sessions. But hopefully that's not what we need, because the goals that we worked on was for you to be able to obtain some skills in order for you to better manage your health, and not skills that rely on me. They all came from you, so you have them, and you can take those skills at this point with you anywhere you go.
Right.
So we'll close our session. We'll have a few documents that we need to sign just to close out our session.
Okay.
You're going to sign here for the agreement that we were able to videotape this session, and you will sign over that we are closing out, that this is our last session.
Okay, not a problem.
I really thank you so much, Miss D. It was really a pleasure in working with you.
Same here, and thank you, and I wish you well.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
You too.